their respective constituencies. The legislators, who were hosted by Kiharu Member of Parliament Ndindi Nyoro, have now promised to deliver on new and ongoing projects using the Labour-based model.
The conundrum of the disbursement of the CDF continued to gain momentum as legislators continue to front for its resuscitation. The Labour-based model NG-CDF on development projects within the constituency has made tremendous transformation, including creating employment opportunities for the locals. Nyoro, who is fronting over the same, added that employment of the model by his counterparts will improve on how they have been using the Constituency Development Fund.
We've been able to achieve optimal results with the little resources we have because we use Labour-based here in Kiharu. All the work is done by locals. Even tiling is done by locals, and we took it as our prerogative to train our foodies on how to do tiling. We also trained Kiharu people on how to do professional painting so that we leverage on all the resources that we have. So all the works we've done in our schools, in our institutions, is done locally by local people.
Nyoro has, however, cautioned the MPs from misusing the NG-CDF funds and resources, indicating that the Labour-based model requires trustworthy and uncorrupt people for its success. This emerges as MPs are now in the process of enriching the model in the Constitution with an aim to benefit constituencies all over the country.
What the court stopped is called CDF. That law was made in 2003. Currently, we are not here courtesy of CDF. We are here courtesy of something called NG-CDF. That is a totally different law. We are now in the process of entrenching it in the Constitution, not just from the Act. We are going to entrench NG-CDF in the Constitution of Kenya. Not because we are members of Parliament and we are oversighting NG-CDF, but because of how it has been impactful to our societies.
At the same time, MPs in attendance led by Moya constituency Member of Parliament Mary Maingi have expressed how they are impressed with the projects implemented in Kiharu constituency within a period of less than 4 years through the NG-CDF fund.
Today we came to learn from the best managed NG-CDF fund, that is Kiharu constituency, and we have learned quite a lot. This Kiharu constituency, the NCDF is so efficiently managed. The projects are managed efficiently, effectively, using very little resources, and we want to make sure that we have done the same for Moya constituency.
The legislators have now promised to commit themselves in implementing development projects within their constituencies, indicating that they will utilize funds and resources allocated to them through the employment of the NG-CDF model that they have recently learned.
I know most of us members of Parliament, when we were campaigning, we were using Kiharu as a model, and our constituents were telling us that they'd like us to work the way Kiharu has worked. I think I would be failing in my duty if something like this was to happen, and I'm not here so that we benchmark and make sure that we deliver for our constituents, because ultimately, those are the people who put us in Parliament, those are our bosses, and we must serve them to the best of our ability.
Susan Jerry, Look Up TV.